Welcome to Praying Through the Bible, number 45, Numbers 11, verses 4 through 23, a prayer from being pushed. They really push my buttons. Everyone has said that, whether intentionally, personality conflicts, or past experiences, maybe even just bad timing. Some people really annoy us. It's like we have an annoy me button on our forehead with their name even possibly written on it, so they push it. And just like a button on a machine, we react. Sometimes the reaction is not immediate, so they just keep pushing the annoy me button, like we just keep pushing the elevator button to get the doors to close. Finally, after they keep pushing the annoy me button, we explode and they have accomplished their goal. Modernizing this idiom further, when it comes to annoying us, there is an app for that, and they are apt to use it. Applying this button idiom back in time, Israel pushes Moses' buttons. Israel murmurs, "There's nothing to look at but this manna," Numbers 11, verse 6. Moses hears the people, family after family, weeping at the entrance of their tents. Verse 10, and what does this grand leader do? The one that led them out of Egypt through the Red Sea? He acts just like them. He whines. He doesn't whine about the manna. He whines about God in prayer to God. Why have you brought such trouble on your servants? Why are you angry with me? And why do you burden me with all these people? If you're going to treat me like this, please kill me right now. Numbers 11, verses 11 through 15. Ever notice how the word why sounds so much like whine when someone whines? Although unrecognizable, this is the same leader who earlier mediated, "Now, if you would only forgive their sin, but if not, please erase me from the book you have written." Exodus 32, verse 32. Stress can break us. Constant irritation can erode our sensibilities. Being a leader can pull us downward into imitating those that we are trying to lead instead of lifting them upward. How easy it is to become exactly like those about whom we complain. God is not willing to give up on Moses or Israel yet. God has two solutions. God always has solutions. The first is a division of labor, wherein Moses would receive help from 70 men, like Jethro advised earlier, Numbers 11, verse 16, and Exodus chapter 18. This makes me wonder if Moses had a hard time delegating. Delegate before you break. It's also possible, I wonder if the 70 earlier had quit because they got tired of the whining too. The second solution is another provision of quail, Numbers chapter 11, verses 18 through 34, like Exodus 16. Angrily, God gives Israel exactly what they want, so much so that they will eat meat for a whole month until it comes out of your nostrils, God says, and becomes nauseating to you, chapter 11, verse 20. Moses again acts with an immature faith. He whines in prayer, doubting God. You say, "I will give them meat, and they will eat for a month." If flocks and herds were slaughtered for them, would they have enough? Or if all the fish in the sea were caught for them, would they have enough? Moses asked God that, chapter 11, verse 21 through 22. Someone in Army logistics calculated it would take 12 million pounds of food daily to feed Israel in the wilderness. If God had miraculously dropped bread out of the sky for almost 2 years to feed this multitude, Moses should have had faith that God, who had already provided quail before, could again provide meat for a month. God retorts, "Is the Lord's arm weak?" Numbers 11, verse 23. Now, both doubting Moses and ungrateful Israel are pushing God's buttons. Prayer challenge. Pray not to become like the people we want to influence, but that we will all grow more like God. Pray for a greater gratitude and faith. Stop pushing God's buttons and start praying. This has been number 45, Praying Through the Bible. Numbers chapter 11, verse 4 through 23, a prayer from being pushed. This has been a blessing to you. Please share and please subscribe. Thank you.